Alright guys. So yeah, this is the second time I am doing this video because the camera just decided, just because my tablet just decides to say F you. We're not gonna, I'm not, that was just like F you, I'm not gonna record anymore. So yeah, this is my second time doing this video. So yeah, anyways, basically, I'm going to be going over my dream NASCAR schedule. You know, because this is a video I've always wanted to do, really ever since I've seen a lot of people's, videos on it, I mean, like I just want to I just want to do my own video on it. Yeah. So anyways, hope you guys see you and will enjoy this video, and let's head on into the video. So after the NFL season is over and we have the Super Bowl and all that stuff, NASCAR will come back. So yeah, we'll have the Clash, which will be a night race. Now the reason why I want this to be a night race is just because we want more. Because I want everyone. We want more night races. We don't just want plain old Sunday afternoon races, which is how every NASCAR race is nowadays, considering Brian France just wants everything to be a day race and not to be like a Saturday night race, Night race. I'm Brian France. I don't know how to run this damn sport. But yeah. So the Clash will be back to a night race, and then we'll have the Can-Am Duels on Thursday as usual, and then we will have the Daytona 500. After Daytona, we will have Atlanta. So yeah, Atlanta. So yeah, originally I wanted to give Atlanta a second race, but you know what? Maybe not. Or well, you'll listen in on my other videos and you'll see what I mean by that. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, after Atlanta, we'll immediately begin the West Coast swing. So we'll go to Las Vegas, Phoenix, and then California, and then we'll have and then after that we'll have Martinsville, and then Texas. Texas will only have one race. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because I just don't. I just don't like Texas as a racetrack. Not a lot of stuff happens really there. The reason why I did not make a NASCAR news discussion video about Texas is it's just quite simple. It's very, very quite simple. Nothing happened during that race. It was just nothing happened during the AAA Texas 500. I think that's one of the worst races of the NASCAR season. It was just nothing happened during that race. Now, it was just to see who can get to the Final Four. Phoenix and Martinsville in that round were better races than Texas. So yeah. But I am giving the Texas fans another race, but it will not be at this track. So yeah, Texas. But since Texas will only have one race, I'll give it a night race. And after that, we'll have the Bristol day race, the Richmond night race, and then after that, we'll have Talladega, Dover, the Kansas night race. This is the same thing for Kansas. Kansas, I think, is better as just a plain old night race. Plus, why do we want to go back to Kansas? Why do we want to go back to Kansas? Not to be mean to any of these people. I bet that these tracks, they're pretty good tracks, but no one just. I don't want a second Texas race. I don't want a second Texas race at all, or second Kansas race. Sorry. So yeah, Kansas will only be a night race, and this is only I'm going to give to these Kansas fans. So yeah, after that we'll have the All-Star race, but we'll not have it at Charlotte. We'll have it at a dirt track, and it will be the most exciting race ever. It will be a 20-car shootout. Who can win $1 million around a dirt track where we don't have to worry about aerodynamics because these cars suck? I will have to be a lot of fans. The Charlotte All Star race isn't just the most exciting race anymore, really. But yeah, let's just put it on a dirt track race. Now, what dirt track? Well, we maybe hey, let's do it at Eldora. So yeah, I originally didn't know if I wanted to do it at Eldora or not. But yeah, just screw yeah, let's do it. Yeah, it'll be so yeah, the All-Star race will be a Saturday night dirt track race. It'll be exciting. It'll be fun. So yeah. After that, we'll have the Coke 600. Then we'll have which Pocono, I'm only gonna give it one race, just considering one. Pocono has not just received the best type of racing, man. It's very, very similar to Indianapolis. Considering one Pocono Raceway is very, very much like Indianapolis. It's big and it's flat. Even though the three turns, turn one is based off of the Trenton banking, and then turn two is based off of Indianapolis, and then turn three is based off the Milwaukee Mile. Yes, I know the three turns of Pocono. Thanks, race day 2011. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Also, Michigan. Man, why do we need a second Michigan race? But sadly, since this track does not have any lights, well, I really won't give it a night race. So yeah, after that we have Sonoma, and that will end the first half of the NASCAR season, and then we'll go to Daytona, which will be the first race of the NBC. Will be the first race to be broadcast on NBC, the Firecracker 400, or the Pepsi 400, or the Coke Zero 400, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, and then after that we'll have Chicagoland, but will be a night race. Now the reason why I'm really doing it for Chicagoland to be a night race is just because, one, Chicagoland, I just think it's just, people just don't, because I heard it gets pretty hot in the Illinois area. Plus I want to give the Illinois NASCAR fans some night racing. Yes, more night races. And plus, hey, I do want to give Chicagoland a race. I actually do like Chicagoland, but it doesn't deserve a second race, Plus, it is part of the NASCAR Spider Coasters schedule, so yeah. And then after that, no, we're not going to Kentucky, because I will be removing Kentucky off the schedule. Oh my God, Kentucky is just, it's not a good track. It's not a good track. It's probably one of the, I don't even know why it even has a cup race, seriously. They added it in 2011 or something like that, and yeah. So yeah, where's that? Kentucky will no longer have a NASCAR Cup race. It will just have a truck race and then the two Xfinity races. So yeah. Also, guys, do you think I should do an Xfinity version of the schedule? I think I should. Yeah, I think I should. So yeah. So why am I putting in Kentucky? I'm putting in Iowa. Yeah, Iowa. A better track than Kentucky. Who wants to race at Kentucky? Kentucky. Other than just yeah. Then after that we'll have New Hampshire, which will only have one race. I absolutely hate New Hampshire. So yeah. Then after New Hampshire, now what's gonna fill in Pocono's second race and Michigan's second race? Well, I'm going to be starting something called the Road Course Triple, and that is we'll go to Road America. Yes, I'm adding Road America to the NASCAR Cup Series schedule. Road America is a good road course. We saw an upset winner at Road America with Jeremy Clements. Plus, hey, Scott Dixon won his first race on Road America in the IndyCar Series. So yeah, then after that, we'll go to Watkins Glen, good road course. And after that, we'll go to Mid-Ohio. So yeah, Mid-Ohio will also have a second race there, which it does. We'll also have a race there. Also, Saturday. Also on Saturday, we'll have the Xfinity race, and then Sunday we'll have the Cup race. So yeah, that will be pretty good to the Mid-Ohio fans. you know. And after that, we have the Bristol night race, a good race. Then after that, we'll have the Southern 500. And then after that, and then we'll have the Brickyard 400. Now, here's something that will most likely will not happen. But I really want the Brickyard 400 to be a night race, you know. I meant why? I meant the Brickyard 400, as we all know, is the most lowest attendance NASCAR race ever in history. So, yeah, the Brickyard, the Brickyard 400, I want it to be a night race desperately. But since I know the Indianapolis Motor Speedway does not have a light system, in 2 years, for the 2 years NASCAR has come to the Brickyard, a race almost ended at sundown, you know, and since the Speedway doesn't have any lights, you know, last year's Brickyard 400 basically ended sundown, you know, and they're lucky that they ended. But since NASCAR is through, you know, before the overtime line, thank God the overtime line is gone, you know, like the line on the back straightaway, you know, glad it's gone, you know, so, yeah. Plus, I want the Brickyard 400 just to be different than the Indy 500. We don't need it to be a Sunday afternoon race. But here's the big difference, really. The Indianapolis 500 is a big day in motorsports, really. You know, we can keep that as a Sunday afternoon race, and we'll have the Brickyard for NASCAR to be a night race. You know. So yeah. And also, this will be the final race of the regular season. So, yeah, now we drift into the playoffs. So, yeah. So after these many races, 16 drivers will come together and will fight for a championship. So, yeah, round 1, we'll have Las Vegas. Now, the reason why I'm keeping the Las Vegas race is just one, I actually do like Las Vegas. Plus, I'm not so sure. Maybe I will go to the second Las Vegas race. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But considering one that I'm planning on going to Colorado in June, you know. In June, I don't know about Vegas. But yeah, I don't think that I'd want a second plus I want to give the West Coast fans more second races. Now the reason why I don't really have my favorite track, Auto Club. You know, my favorite track, my home track, Fontana, as to have a second race is because I don't know. I don't know. Like maybe I can give it. Maybe I can do something with the Xfinity series. I don't know. Maybe put a second Auto Club race in there. But yeah. So after Las Vegas, which will be a night race, concern one, we need more night races. We'll have Richmond. We'll have a Richmond night race, and then we'll have the Charlotte Roval. So the Charlotte Roval will still be in my schedule. Concern one, I very much like the idea of NASCAR racing in a Roval. On one of the most boringest tracks in NASCAR history, as of right now, Charlotte. You know, so yeah, round 2 will consist of Dover, and then replacing Kansas will be an Iowa night race. So yeah, more short track racing, you know. The Iowa fans deserve it, you know, more than Kentucky does. But, yeah, excuse me there. But, yeah, that will deserve a second race, so yeah. And then after that, and then the final race of the round of 2 will be Talladega. Now, the reason why I'm having Talladega as the final race of the round of 2 is just because I want Talladega to be hectic. I want it to be crazy, you know? I want there to be the best Talladega race, and it better be the fall race, you know? Talladega always needs to... the people of Talladega, we need the best race ever. We need everything. Rednecks for life. Yeah, so, yeah, any of your friends in my school, that's actually the first time I've actually done my redneck accent. I don't know, maybe I'll do something of a stupid-ass video maybe later. Yeah, that wraps up the round of 2. Now, the round of 3, we'll have a Martinsville, and it'll be a night race. More night races, you know, the word we need, and that is, we need more night races. We need more night races because we don't want boring ass Sunday races. You know, we want to sit on top of our RVs. We want to drink our Bush beer while seeing Dale Jr. passing by, taking over for the lead and getting the big grandfather clock. Seeing Clint Boyer, winning after 6 years, 190 races. 9 races. We don't need Kyle Busch's crap in order to just win these races so you can be all happy. Boo-hoo if you didn't win a race. Don't cry about it to your wife and your kid. You're supposed to be better than that. What do you think of that redneck accent, guys? Yeah. So yeah, we'll have Martinsville we'll have a Martinsville night race. The Martinsville people deserve a night race. Yeah. And then, now I know, NASCAR could do this, you know, but they don't want to. But yeah, the second race of the round of 3. The second race of the round of 3, the most important round in the playoffs in order to get to the Final Four, will be the Circuit of the Americans. Yes, that big F1 facility in Austin, Texas. Okay, okay? Yeah, another road course. Now, a lot of people can say, oh, NASCAR can't race on a Formula 1 track. It's too complex. It's too complicated. Oh, it's too complicated. Voice crack. Yeah, but anyways, but yeah, hey, NASCAR, when they race at the Suzuka circuit, they were able to race there, and that's an F1 circuit as of right now. So, yeah, plus, I think the Circuit Americans will be a better track than just Texas Motor Speedway. We don't want, you know, but, yeah, so yeah, anyways, yeah, we'll have, you know, so yeah, after that, we'll just have the second, so yeah, I'm not so sure if NASCAR will do this, but hey, you can do it. You can have a NASCAR race at the Circuit of the Americans, you know. After the Formula 1 U.S. Grand Prix wraps up, we can get set for the NASCAR race there. And I don't know how many miles they can run there, but that could be maybe the AAA Texas 100 or something like that. I don't even know. Yeah. And then we'll have Phoenix, which will be a night race. More night races. So yeah, giving Phoenix a night race because considering one, they have lights there, and they don't like to use it for the Cup Series. They only like to use it for the Truck Series. So yeah, and then the final race will be Homestead. No difference there. So so the difference really, that's my whole NASCAR schedule, you know. So yeah, really the big differences I made was that, one, the Clash is a day race. I took a Texas race out, a Kansas race out. The All-Star race will no longer be at Charlotte, you know. And then I took a Pocono race out, a Michigan race out, and I took Kentucky off the schedule. Now, those are the two tracks that they don't deserve second races. Now, they are pretty nice tracks, but there's a good reason. Hey, for all you New Hampshire fans, there's a good reason why New Hampshire doesn't deserve a second race. New Hampshire is a boring track. You know, I just don't like it. But yeah, but the big differences I made here, and that is, I added more night races. Like Texas, I gave it a night race. You know, Chicagoland, I gave it a night race. You know, Martinsville, I gave it a night race. Phoenix, I gave it a night race. Las Vegas, I gave it a night race. You know. Also, I added new tracks in the schedule, like Iowa, Road America, Mid Ohio, the Circuit of the Americans. It's not even a NASCAR track, but hey, it's something. And in total, I have six road course races, you know? Because, one, we need more road course races. Can't we all agree we need more road course races? You know? And let's just see how many short track races we have. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 short track races. So yeah, more than usual. But yeah, we need more short track races, you know? Also, there are less mile-and-a-half races on the schedule. And most of those races that we all say are boring and stuff like that, they're off the schedule, you know. Also, like, if this schedule kind of offends you, considering when I took off a second race at your home track, I mean, I'll be honest with you, your second home track doesn't deserve a race. I know Los Fans 48 home track is Pocono, but really it doesn't deserve a second race. I mean, what is there to do? Watching Kyle Busch just dominate the race, and just win it and just eat a whole bunch of bags of M&Ms in victory lane, and just be all a big douchebag about it. So yeah. Well, yeah, so yeah, guys, there you go. That is my dream, NASCAR schedule. What do you think? Do you like the schedule? Do you do not like it? Do you think there's a race I should have added? What do you think of the inclusions of more night races? The inclusion of new tracks, more short tracks, more road courses, and whatnot. So yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below what you thought of the video and the schedule. And with that being said, guys, I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.